Hi Libra, thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. It's your reading for the full moon on June 24th for Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising. I already did a full moon astrology overview. I did that separately and it's available in the description down below and at the end of this video in the click through. I'm also doing a dedicated members preview video for Libra. It's already out. And all your members only videos are in the description, as well as you can find all the videos under your playlist, which is also under the description. Okay, so why don't we begin with a general frequency reading, which means I take a look at the general frequency for the full moon. So we have working energy, maybe 3 for now. We have justice and truth. That's the Libra card right at the center. And look, 888. So 3 8s. And freedom, that's the world card. So working through something in order to attain a better life experience. So whatever it is that you have been applying yourself to, it feels as though you've been working for a while. Now, I've already done your reading for Libra for members only, so I know some of the information there, and it looks like many of you have, in one way or another, had challenges that have come up in your life that have been obstacles that you'd have to overcome in order to find success. And so there's been a lot of work and a lot of adversity towards getting to where you want to be. And I feel like sometimes some of you have felt as though you were unable to get to where you are going. You were unable to get to that place, to achieve that level of success, to achieve what you have been working for. I feel as though some things have been unjust around you, unfairly being kept from things. So I hope that this full moon brings new opportunities for freedom. Now, I am going to talk about your astrology a bit just for your sign so you can see what's happening and what to watch out for. So the full moon happens at 3 degrees of Capricorn. This is a cardinal energy, which means that all cardinal signs are affected by this. So if you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, then this affects you more. Now this full moon happens when the sun and the moon are at 3 degrees, which means that those of you who are at 3 degrees of Libra, plus or minus 5 degrees, which means end of Virgo, and then up to 8 degrees of Libra placement, you will be on a T-square from this moon. That's significant because it will make the energy much more challenging, much more difficult to face. You will feel as though there's things that are standing in your way to get to where you want. You might feel frustration that your outside world is not feeling like your inner world, as though there's a conflict of interest between what you want. The other energy that's really significant for Libra this week is Venus opposite Pluto. Again, if you have placements on the cusp of Scorpio, right there at the end of Libra, beginning of Scorpio, that's on a square there, okay? So that's important for you to be aware of because this square is impacting your ability, again, to relate to the outside world. Essentially, there's a lot of success happening for you in your public life. And I feel as though your home life, your private space is really requiring from you attention at this time. Your moon's going to feel as though you really need to get back to home base, to connect with people who you love, to get connected with what matters. And Pluto might be demanding of your time. So something at home might be demanding your time at this time, even though you're getting so much attention in the public world at large. Now, I mentioned this in the collective reading, but there's a asteroid here, a minor planet called Eris. Now, this is a fairly new planet. It was only discovered a couple decades ago, I believe, but she has a notorious reputation for vengeance. And so because Venus and Pluto are on a square, that square's Eris, and then that means that squares your placements here. That's a grand cross, which means that there's a conflict energy between partnerships, public spaces, your home life, and your personality. So if you have placements here, be careful of those types of conflicts, and if something's getting too pressure filled, take a step back. Other than that, this full moon is wonderful for you. It's actually bringing your awareness back to home base, and it's telling you to be aware of your home, to be connected with your home, and kind of think about your house and your living situation or what's around you, okay? All right, so this is my first full moon reading that I'm doing after a while, right? I did the eclipse, but it was a little bit different than this, so I'm excited to do this for you. So this spread you guys have already seen, and let me see if I can find the Libra card soon. I don't think anybody minds me digging through the deck to find your card. Okay, let's see what's going on. Sometimes they're at the beginning, sometimes they're at the end. Let's see. Oh, you have to be at the end right now. Look at this. Oh, there you are. Okay, so here is your card. That's our significator. And let's take a look at what kind of energy you're experiencing with this full moon. So I'll take 3 cards back and then 3 cards forward. 1 card at the top, 4 of angels, that's 4 of swords. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Sorry, we have Page of Angels, the Devil card, that's that Capricorn energy in the 4th house. I sense that there's something demanding at home for you. So something's really demanding of your time or energy at home. It's almost like a tyrannical energy. You have to be home. I need you home now. I need you home now. This kind of pulling energy. And it's tough because the sun, as I showed you guys in your reading, is up here with Venus, which means that for the last several weeks and into this full moon, you've been getting a lot of positive attention in your public life, which is taking you away from the home. So there's a push-pull energy between these 2 energies. So something to be aware of. Okay, so let's take this one step at a time. This is a fairly new spread, so I'll explain it again for you guys. Here are some cards representing the past. This is the outward manifestation, implicit manifestation, and I use your card as a designator card, and then we have Page of Angels, the Shadow, and 3 of Hearts moving forward. So I'll take it one step at a time. So Knight of Angels, 4 of Stars, Ace of Angels. Okay, so I have a feeling as though there's a breakthrough for some of you around the home. So the energy that's pulling you back home may not necessarily be a person demanding your time and attention. There might be some breakthrough with an air sign at home. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, possibly. There's also something very positive that has come to your attention about home. So something around the house becomes very positive. There's some kind of breakthrough. I have a feeling as though you've been waiting for these breakthroughs and things have been stagnant for you for some time. And now you are allowed to move forward. And I feel as though there's like a peace of mind that's coming to you with this full moon, which means that you have been stressed out or worrying about the way things will work out. And I feel as though now the time has come that things are really generally resolving. Everything's coming into like a stable energy. Things are being resolved. An important conversation is or has been happening with you and a Knight of Swords. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, as I said. there's an improvement or agreement about the home. Remember, Mercury goes direct on the 22nd, so after that is a good time to sign contracts. But I feel here on the full moon that already you have agreed to something or said something, signed something, or communicated something. The Ace of Swords has shown up, okay? Below the surface is a reminder that you are meant to listen to your inner voice through these circumstances. So whatever your voice is telling you, you're meant to listen to that and follow through in that right direction. There's someone here who possibly may feel a little bit, you might have some questions about someone who is youthful, very young energy, who might be coming into your life, or it feels as though it's someone who you know because the Three of Hearts is here, suggesting that there's a reunion. But I feel as though someone has shown up and you are wondering what their intentions are for this reunion, and this is where the energy sort of stops and tells us that there will be a reunion. I have a feeling that maybe some of your concerns you'll be pleasantly surprised that the situation didn't work out against your favor, even though maybe you're wondering whether somebody will be truthful or honest. It really feels as though you're wondering whether or not somebody is the devil, or if somebody is like someone who isn't a problem. The main card here is this. I feel as though you've been through a lot, and there's a feeling of being tired, of having gone through things, and now being ready to move on from the things that you have been going through. You're finally able to let go and release the stress, release the worry and the tension. Remember the card that you got at the beginning, which is the Freedom card, the World card. It's time for an expansion. Overall, it feels as though something's knocking on your door. Somebody wants your attention. I think that you're going to be a little skeptical, but maybe you're skeptical because you haven't been in these types of situations for quite some time. So now that they're asking for your attention, maybe they're asking you to get out of the house, to meet up with them. I think that maybe you're just wary of social contact, and maybe a little wary of changing the flow of things. Things have been so incredibly stable for you and almost repetitive that now this new energy coming in and asking for your attention may feel like a threat, even though it may not be. These cards are telling us that you're going in a good direction, so be excited about that. And then we have the Knight of Angels, Four of Stars, and Ace of Angels again. For some of you, there's somebody who is going to be giving you an offer, possibly on a house or a new apartment. That's coming in your direction soon. Trust your inner voice on all this, Libra. I feel as though it's safe for you to move forward in this direction, and I feel as though these people are not going to let you down. Now, let's see your dice. I have 2 dice for different signs. So we have your sign, Libra, Sun, Moon, and so that's relevant through the full moon, and then also Aries, okay? The 2 other dice are the Sun, and then I have the 9 of the 9th house. So Sun in the 9th house. This is very much similar to the Freedom card, which means you're meant to expand your consciousness, go a different direction, break through walls that you feel are oppressing you. And I think you can do that after some rest. So it looks as though through the full moon, you might be feeling still tired or still caught up in past situations. Allow yourself to rest so that you can move forward and feel good about where you're going. Okay, so I brought out my old deck. I made this deck a long time ago. It's the Cosmic Flower Oracle. And so I'm going to pull a card for you guys now. So here is a message. So you got the Calla Lilies, Beauty, Illusion, Resurrection, the Unnamed Word, and Holiness. So I feel as though somebody is coming towards you. This might be a sign that you're about to become intimate with someone in your life. I feel as though somebody could be coming back into your life for a relationship at this time. Maybe retrograde period has stirred up thoughts in their mind. There's definitely messages coming in for you, Libra, and don't worry about figuring out what to do in these situations. These messages, these communications are going to come to you. So they are going to ask for your attention, and you're meant to decide whether it's something you want or not. I think that there's worry that you're going to make the wrong decision, whereas this card is saying that you're not, that you're actually about to make the right decisions because you have some powerful insight about exactly what you want. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful full moon, and go check out my collective reading at the end. Thank you for watching. Bye.